95% of traders are hopeful when they're in a losing trade and fearful when they're in a winning trade. So when they're in a losing trade, they're hopeful that it's going to turn around and go in their desired direction. And when they're in a winning trade, they're fearful that the market is going to take their profits back, so they end up closing early. Well, they don't realize that when they close a trade early, they're now not trading what they're seeing, they're trading what they're feeling. Because what they're doing is they're feeling uncomfortable and fearful that the market's going to take their profits. So they close it, so they stop that uncomfortable feeling. Rather, these top traders expect to feel uncomfortable when they're trading. In order to reshape the way you're thinking, you need to be aware of what you're thinking.
Those are some words of wisdom on the emotions of investing. And I think it's absolutely true for everybody. Do not get it twisted. Don't think that you're unique. Anyone, I'm talking anyone that's assumed the risk of buying stocks or crypto, have had to deal with the exact same feeling, including myself. I've actually read books on investing from the early 1900s. We're talking 120 years ago, and the dialogue in that book was exactly the same as the same emotions that drive investing today. The desire to hold on to your losers and let go of your winners. That's the number one mistake that retail makes. It's the number one mistake everybody makes. And I'm just going to make it clear today. You have to conquer yourself before you can expect to conquer Wall Street. I'll give you a little bit of a clue from my own personal experience. If your emotions and your stress are too high, it simply means that your position size is too high. I'm super excited about today's video because I'm talking crypto, and because I think this could actually be one of the most important videos that I've made. It really reminds me of when I laid out for you guys the top 10 cryptos to buy in the bear winter, and I know by looking back at that, if you had followed it, you'd be up big right now. The crypto market today is largely flat or down. You guys can check that out by looking at the heat map. But if we go over to the crypto bubbles chart, I like to look at that because it tells you which cryptos are popping off. It's kind of a mixed day. We see some green and some red. It's a reminder that there's always money to be made on crypto 24/7. If you guys want to check out the bubbles chart yourself, you guys can go to cryptobubbles.net. But when you use the chart, make sure that you switch between the different time frames to get a better picture about how a coin is performing. For instance, if I go to the monthly performance, you see that May wasn't actually a very good month for crypto in general. I think that June potentially could be much better. Everything flipped red in May, and we could be seeing some green in the month of June. All right, guys, these are top cryptos to buy now, and I'm going to share a very big and interesting crypto news story. I'm going to outline 7 coins that just got way more interesting based on that news story, and I'm going to be talking about a meme coin that's technically getting ready to explode. I'm going to cover that very soon. This is the Stocks with Josh show. Again, thanks for the likes. We added another couple hundred new subscribers yesterday, which I didn't think was very bad for a video that talked about what I got wrong. Side note, on my SQ trade, I did not get kicked out yesterday, so I'm still in it. And if we get a pullback on the markets this coming week, it could be off to the races. I got a question on that trade, though, that I want to clarify for you guys. Someone asked me, they said, wasn't your stop loss 21.80? Yes, the second stop loss I gave was 21.80, but I did adjust it down to $21.40. Later, it hit $21.51. Now, how did I know to do that, and why did I choose that number? Well, it's based on moving averages. I am not, though, using a percentage trailing stop, which would be easier for all of you guys if you're new to setting stop losses. But I do take into consideration the moving average price from day to day, and I adjust it to make a hard stop loss. Even if the SQs take off this coming week and I made a ton of money, it still stands that I played it wrong because I could have made so much more. So I think it's a good lesson for the value of using a stop loss. You can protect your cash and you can make even more profits. All right, let's get into Bitcoin. My last update on Bitcoin, I told you guys what it would do. I showed you this chart and I said, we're gonna come down to around 26,500 and we're gonna get a pop. I told you guys to set your stop loss at 26,400. And so let's see, how did that turn out? Well, it did exactly that. It came down to 26,505 and it took off. People have been asking me, Josh, how do you do this? Well, that's actually not an easy answer to give. But I do hope in time to teach as many of you guys as possible. But for now, what I want you to do is hit that subscribe and hit the all notifications bell so you can be on that journey to becoming a chart master. All right, let's get into the important crypto news story. Hong Kong is bringing back retail crypto trading with the question, will China be next? Hong Kong just reinstated crypto trading June 1st, which was a reversal from their crypto ban in late 2021. Their CCTV, which is their China Central Television Broadcasting Channel, said in Chinese that these changes would take place right before the beginning of the month. CZ, the CEO of Binance, tweeted this action immediately following, saying that he believed that it could kick off the next crypto bull run. Then their SFC, which is China's version of the SEC, approved and provided regulation to licensed crypto exchanges moving forward. Guys, I have to tell you, I was just depressed by that. I was so sad. This just reminds me how much the US is lagging so far behind the rest of the world on the important financial technology that is cryptocurrency. Gary Gensler, who is suffocating the innovation of crypto, he needs to be fired. The XRP lawsuit, in my mind, is a global embarrassment. If this does open up to the rest of China, this could be huge. It's actually estimated that there is $2.6 trillion that is sitting on the sidelines. This savings got pent up in the retail marketplace due to the COVID lockdowns that have only recently been lifted. This could lead to revenge spending and revenge investing, and it could be a major catalyst that could drive the crypto market higher over the next couple months. So we're going to break down those coins that China has approved. Quick commentary on China. I think they're way smarter than people are giving them credit for. They banned crypto in late 2021, right before the bear market and the crypto winter began, only to now begin to make it legal once we've gotten a confirmation in the charts that the bottom might be behind us. They've lifted the ban right when the new phase of accumulation leading to markup has begun. Now, if that's a true statement, then perhaps this list of coins has been carefully thought through and considered safer crypto projects. This could be confirmed crypto bear winter survivors, and maybe the crypto winners over the next 24 months. Now, most of these coins were in my top 10 cryptos to buy during the crypto winter, the video that I did about 8 months ago, except for 2 of them. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on all of them, but I'm also going to address those 2 in particular. And there are 2 coins in my top 10 that were not included in this Chinese list. I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on that as well. These are the approved coins, and here's how I'm going to lay it out for you guys. There's 7 coins to watch for June. All of these are available for purchase on Coinbase. I'm going to give you guys the highest high that these cryptos reached. I'm going to give you the local low, the percentage drop from the highest high. I'm going to give you a March 2024 price prediction based on the fib level, and I'm going to give you the percentage gain that would be if we got to that price point. I did a lot of research on this video and I thought, man, are these guys paying for this work? This is premium content. The answer is no, it's free. But I will ask you guys to hit that like and just say hi in the comments. At this point, I'm living on likes and highs. Okay, let's get into it. Bitcoin, highest high, 69,000. Local low, 15,500. That was a 78% drop. My March 2024 target is north of 48,000. That would be a 68% gain. I think a $35,000 Bitcoin in June is very, very possible. I will, though, warn that if we get a breakdown in the price below 25K, then the crypto run is over. That's a very important technical point that we need to see Bitcoin stay above. I think there'd be big buyers if it fell below 25,000, but I would actually not be one of them. I would be trying to figure out why did it break this key critical level. But at the moment, we're above it and we're looking good. Let's get into ETH. ETH, all-time high, 4,800. Local low, 880. That was an 82% drop. My March 2024 target is 3,300. That would be a 280% gain from the lows. That would be an 80% gain from its current level. If you didn't buy at 880, you left a lot on the table. Also, I just have to quickly point out that when the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade came to pass, I gave everybody my conclusion that it would not lead to a massive sell-off on Ethereum, and it hasn't. The price has only been going higher. But here's what I want you to really focus on. ETH is on sale right now, and I don't want you to get stuck trying to save $100 on the price when it could potentially lead to you missing out on thousands. Just like the opening video said, that could be a poor man's mind frame. But it is not financial advice. These are just my technicals for my investments that I'm sharing with you guys for the purpose of education and entertainment. All right, the next crypto that was on their list but was not on mine is Litecoin. This was not on my original top 10 list. I always viewed it as a generic Bitcoin. Litecoin was created as a carbon copy of the Bitcoin's source code. It wasn't on my original top 10 list, but, and this is a big but, it did not die off this crypto winter. It bunkered down through the cold days, and it's actually emerged from its den fat and alive. So I have begun to change my view on it. It's also showing great relative strength. In my view, the chart looks pretty darn good compared to a lot of other cryptos. And one of the other things that I want to point out to you is that I've also come to understand that it's a favorite of daily crypto day traders because it's got nice liquidity. So I have warmed up to Litecoin, and here are the technicals. It had a highest high of $413 and a local low of $40. It would be a 10x to get back to its highest high. That's a 90% drop though. My future target of March of 2024 is $225 to $270. That would be a 485% gain to $270 from its local low, but it would be a 200% gain from its current price. The Litecoin chart looks very bullish to me. This thing is poised for a breakout soon. Polkadot. I am not giving up on DOT. I told you guys recently that the founder is getting some heat, but that's a video for another day. It did, though, make China's approved list, and I think that's very bullish. A lot of other coins had big run-ups in the last bull run, but one of the things I've noticed about DOT from the beginning is I do not believe it is yet to see its big parabolic movement up. It's one of those few coins that I think could far exceed their last highest highs. The last highest high for DOT was $55. The local low was $4.22. That was a 92% drop. DOT has been showing weakness in the charts because of the issues I mentioned, but I still believe that the lowest low has been booked. It has been showing relative strength in the RSI, which tells me that a bigger move may be setting up. But it is still in bear territory, so we've got to wait for confirmation to get more bullish. My March of 2024 target, if we get that confirmation, would be $35. That would be a 730% increase. That's huge. That would be from the lowest low. But if we got it from its current price, that's still a 600% gain from its current price. These price predictions I'm giving you are not the top of the next bull run. They're the top that we're going to achieve by the Bitcoin halving event in March. All right, the next one on their list was Bitcoin Cash, ticker BCH. Now, this one was not on my top 10 cryptos to buy, and to be honest, I don't regret it. I can't say that I care for the chart either. It doesn't look good to me. It didn't make a new all-time high from the last crypto bull run, but it did make China's approved list, so let's get into it. Even though I'm not going to buy any, I am going to give you guys predictions. The local high was 1,640, while the highest high, which came from the 2018 bull run, was 4,385. Now, imagine buying at the top of that bull run and holding all the way to 2021, only to get less than halfway back to the top. It fell from that halfway point to the new local low, 95%. Now, if it continues the downward trend, the highest that I see that the peak could be in the next bull run, so this would be max, would be $675. $450 potentially by this coming March, which is still a gain. I'd love to hear from you guys if you've loaded up on Bitcoin Cash, and if you think it's going to be a banger, what would be your price prediction and why? Okay, I'm going to split this video up into two parts. This, unfortunately, has to be a cliffhanger. The second half is going to be released next. I'm going to cover some of the best cryptos that I know you guys love. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. We're talking Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Polygon, and Chainlink. I'm also going to review the two coins that are not on China's list, but are on my top 10 list, which if you watch my videos, you should know is Quant and BNB. Plus, I'm going to give you guys that mystery meme coin that I think is getting ready to explode. At least that's what the charts are telling me. Hopefully it doesn't take off between now and then. Either way, do not miss that video. I think there's great predictions in it. That's it. Happy Saturday to you guys. Thanks again for the likes. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys. I loved the comments that I've gotten on the last two videos. I did have a handful of comments telling me that folks reacting badly to the Target, Bud Light, Kohl's, and North Face ads was laughable homophobia. But I also had a couple of people that said that they identified as part of the LGBTQ community. They saw the actions of the IMF as a threat to democracy and free speech. What is absolutely most important, though, is that we can talk about it respectfully as a community. Guys, watch out for that next crypto video. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care.